Hello everyone, in this video we are going to focus on a topic that is the complex permanent tissue. First of all, we need to understand what is this complex permanent tissue. If we talk about a group of people, if we imagine a company, in a company there are a group of labor or we can a staff. They are mainly combined of a skilled person, but they are doing the same work. That means if one person knowing about the computer and other person knowing about the counting skills, then they both are doing the same work of counting only. This was just the example of the complex permanent tissue. They are made up of more than one types of cell, but they are doing the coordinated manner work to perform only one common function. These are mainly complex permanent tissues, and these tissues are conducting tissues because they conduct water, food and other ionic materials to the plant. But if we talk about the types of the complex permanent tissues, then there are two types of complex permanent tissues. First one is xylem tissue and second one is phloem tissue. The first one, xylem tissues, indicates that they only conduct the water. That means they only transport water to the aerial part of the plant, like from absorption through roots and through absorption from the roots and to the aerial part of the plant. Like only the phloem tissues help in the food material delivery. That means they only transport food materials to the different types in different parts of the plant. That means if leaf make food with the help of photosynthesis from the leaves to the other parts of the plant, they use the phloem tissue to transport these food materials. Like this only we are going to study this about the xylem tissue in this video. First of all, what does this xylem tissues mean, or what are these mainly composed of? If we talk about, in our human body there are mainly veins and arteries that conduct blood to the different part of the plant, different part of the organ. Like in plant also there are different types of vascular bundle that helps in the coordination, or we can say in the transportation of different materials from one part of the plant to another part of the plant. Like that only, one of them is the xylem tissue. It is mainly concerned with the conduction of water. That means they only conduct water and combine minerals in it. The xylem tissues mainly have thick walls and many of them are dead cells. The xylem tissues are mainly composed of a thick wall. Mainly the composer of this xylem tissues have thick wall due to the, if there is no thick wall present in the xylem tissue, then there is may be more than 1% of chance to leakage of the water from that tissue. That's why the xylem tissues have thick wall and many of them are dead cells. Now if we talk about from where to where the xylem tissue is, we can say the xylem tissue is transported water from where to where. From the root of the plant to the stem of the plant, and to the stem, through the stem to the leaves of the plant, and the leaves to the other aerial part of the plant. Like this only the xylem tissue work, or xylem tissue conduct water. They actually work against a gravitational pull. That means the gravity is toward the earth, but they work against the gravity, and the water conduction is through against the gravitation. That means the water pulls in the airways. Now the parts of xylem tissue. First of all, there are different types of xylem tissue and each parts have separate function. Now mainly there are four types of xylem tissue. First is tracheids, second one is vessels, third one is xylem parenchyma, and fourth is xylem fiber. Now if we talk about the function of these, mainly tracheids and vessels have the combined work. That means the tracheids and vessels allows the transport of water and minerals vertically. That means they only work for the transportation of water and minerals in the in the upward direction. Now the third one, that is xylem parenchyma. This tissue mainly store food and helps in the sideways conduction of water. And the fourth one, that is the xylem fiber. This xylem fiber is mainly for the support, or that means they are mainly supportive in function, that gives support to the plant. This was about the complex permanent tissue. In that there are two types. First one is xylem and phloem. The xylem tissue consists of four types: tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma, and xylem fibers. Mainly, in the exam there are mainly questions about the function of these parts of the xylem, not about anything else. But in the next video we are going to learn about the phloem one. Till then, thanks for watching.